Hey, beautiful Libra, welcome to your tarot reading for whenever you find it. Timing is divine, so this reading is timeless, but the energy I'm working in is the end of October into November 2024. This is a life path reading for the month ahead for the beautiful Libra family using the Trick or Treat Tarot. Then we'll get some oracle cards from the Halloween Oracle and the Season of the Witch Oracle, Samhain. So your path is the Lovers, Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. And Libra's path leads to the Hermit, Strength, and the Four of Cups. The Spirit, give us some advice cards for beautiful Libra. 2 advice cards for the Libra family. Thank you, Spirit. So you have Temperance and the High Priestess. Wow, that's really, really powerful, beautiful Libras. All right, so Lovers, Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So that's pretty nice. If you're looking for love, there could be love here for you and be beautiful, beautiful Libras. Not for all of you. I mean, this is not a love reading, and I don't do love readings, but the energy is definitely open to love here. The Lovers card is traditionally a choice card, but with the Knight of Cups in the same row, this could be definitely a knight in shining armor coming in, or recognizing someone already in your life as a love interest, somebody approaching you for love, that kind of thing. Now, for all of you beautiful Libras, this is definitely a choice. You know, the Lovers card is making a choice that benefits you, that suits you, and especially with the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles refers to the Hermit card in the Major Arcana. So the Hermit is the number 9 in the Major Arcana, and the Pentacles is your physical world, right? So it's like the Hermit energy of your physical world. It's being self-sufficient, you know, consuming less so that you spend less, so that you need to make less money, or working for yourself, not working for other people, working on things that you want to work on, that other people may not support in some way, right? And with the Lovers, it's making an unconventional choice. And I can't help but notice the imagery here. Both of them have this like bat energy above them, you know, so they're definitely speaking to one another. So I feel like this choice is to work for yourself, you know, for a lot of you beautiful Libras. Now, you may already work for yourself, or you may not yet have see that in your path, right? But it looks like this is, if it's already a thing, you know, if you already say work for yourself, you have your own business, or, you know, you have a side hustle, that kind of thing, or even if you're retired, you know, this still applies to you. This is an increase in that self-sufficient energy, and the Lovers card is making a choice that supports that all the more, you know. So we'll get clarifiers, but I definitely see this month being fulfilling, you know, bringing you a greater level of fulfillment with the Knight. The Knight of Pentacles going to the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is on a quest for the Holy Grail, which is your ultimate fulfillment, right? Your ultimate spiritual level of fulfillment. So, you know, this is a beautiful path, but it's also a noble path, right? And it leads to the Hermit, Strength, and the Four of Cups. Now, I mean, I'm telling you, the Nine of Pentacles with the Hermit in the same reading, this is, if you don't already work for yourself, you will be for a lot of you beautiful Libras. This is what's happening for you. Or if you don't already work by yourself, you know, you may end up staying with the same company or in the same job if you work at a company or in a job, but working from home, or working in some way where you don't have a supervisor. You know, you have the wisdom now, Hermit, to lead yourself. This isn't really managing others' energy. This is managing yourself and energy. So, you know, that's very, very strong in your reading. Okay. Now, Strength and the Four of Cups. You know, the Strength card is that inner fortitude. It's not outer strength. But for a lot of you, you could be very, very strong on the outside, but this is finding the strength within you to forgive, to allow yourself to be vulnerable, to open up in some way to another person or to other people, to let yourself be seen, to take down your armor in some way. And the Four of Cups is changing your mind. I mean, this person has had so much candy that they don't want candy anymore, So it's changing your mind about something that you had wanted before. And this is reflected. You can see this rose here on the ground. And it looks very, very much like these flowers here. Those look like roses to me, right here on the ground. I mean, there is definitely a reflection there of you are finding strength in yourself to say no thank you to something that wasn't good for you. Candy's not good for you. With the Four of Cups, you're losing your taste for something, and here it's just having the strength to not do something that's not good for you. Maybe having the strength to not drink so much, having the strength to not eat so much, having the strength to spend time in meditation, or devote yourself to a daily practice, or that kind of thing, right? So let's get some clarifiers for beautiful Libra. Let's clarify the Lovers card. Thank you. Five of Cups. Let's clarify Nine of Pentacles. Thank you. Page of Cups. Oh, there's a lot of Cups energy here. There's a lot of feelings. It feels like an emotional month for you, Libra. Let's clarify the Hermit card. Thank you. Oh, you got two for the Hermit. You have the Eight of Cups and the Two of Wands. And let's clarify Four of Cups. Thank you. Two of Swords. All right. So Five of Cups with the Lovers. Five of Cups is, disappointment. Or, here she has spilt some cups, right? So she's giving a lot of energy to the three spilled cups, but there's two cups behind her that are still standing, right? So it's like she has her eyes in the wrong place. She's giving too much attention to something that doesn't benefit her, where something that does benefit her is behind her, right? So it's recognizing and finding your alignment with what actually does benefit you. It's turning your back on some things that perhaps no longer serve you, right? Five of Cups is changing how you feel ultimately, though, because the fives are changes. It's where we make an adjustment, and your cups is your feelings. So you could be changing how you feel about a person and deciding that you like them now, or that you love them now, right? I'm not seeing you changing your mind about a person and saying that you don't love them anymore, except for some of you here with the Four of Cups and the Strength card. But we'll talk about this in a minute. But I definitely feel I see it very clearly. You're changing how you feel about something or someone right here at the beginning. That's going to propel you forward into your future, right? And that nine of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is definitely paying attention to your emotional guidance system and following your heart, right? So you're following your heart to a level of self-sufficiency, to quitting that job and starting that business, or making your side hustle a full-time thing, or going all in on YouTube, or, in whatever platform that you may be leaning into. I really feel that for you, and I feel there's a lot of success ahead for you. I feel that there is some processing that you need to do, some self-improvement or self-development that you're going to be doing this month that's going to empower you to be successful. And then that Hermit card, this is a card of wisdom and setting yourself apart, right? He's definitely set himself apart. He's on the roof, but he's throwing candy down to the crowd. So you have something to say. You have something to share. And I normally wouldn't say something to say, but it's a blue card. It's talking about your throat chakra. You are sharing your wisdom with people. And then that is clarified with the Two of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Two of Wands is a portal. It's a door that opens and allows you to pass through it. So the portal is now open for you to shine your light, to say your words, to share your wisdom. The opportunity is here. And, the Two of Wands, it's gruesome, but there's two brains on these sticks here. This is your wisdom, your knowledge, your connection to spirit, your crown chakra open, sharing that wisdom with other people. And Eight of Cups, this is walking away from what no longer serves, right? In favor of something new that does. This is a very different Eight of Cups than a lot of other versions. A lot of other versions doesn't have this big, beautiful cup in the front that he's going to, and these 7 behind him that he's walking away from. Normally, he'd be walking away from all 8 cups. But I can't ignore this big, beautiful gold cup in front of him with the bounty, right? I feel like in sharing your words and sharing your wisdom with others, this is the way to your bounty and your greatest success. And then the Two of Swords clarifying the Four of Cups, which definitely clarifies the Strength card. I feel, again, the Four of Cups is a reflection of that Strength card. It's finding the strength to put something down that doesn't serve you, and it's clarified with the Two of Swords, which is an uneasy truce. 2 things in your life that don't get along, and you are holding them in a position of balance for only a moment. An uneasy truce cannot be held for long. So it is a job that is so far from home that the commute takes you away from loved ones. So the loved ones and the job are at odds with one another. So you have to make a choice eventually. It's not sustainable. This could be 2 relationships in your life that can't get along with one another, right? And you're trying to keep the peace. But eventually you're going to have to say goodbye to somebody in your life in favor of someone who maybe is more aligned with your values. It's so many different things for you, beautiful Libra. The Two of Swords is a highly personalized energy, but you know what it is. You know what things in your life don't get along with one another, and you're going to say goodbye to one of them, okay? Your advice cards are Temperance and the High Priestess. So this is self-empowerment and connection to spirit in ways that is going to help you to navigate your future and to make the most of what you have going on in your life. The Temperance card blends 2 different elements to make a brand new element. So this could have taken a long time, something that you've been working on, something that you've been perfecting, something that you've been refining, right? And spirit is your co-creator in this process. Spirit is, you can't just make a 3rd element, period. No matter how often you mix 2 things, spirit has to play a part in that, right? The universe has to agree on this third element. So I feel like timing is divine. You're waiting for spirit to help you, to sprinkle in that little fairy dust that's really going to transform this situation, your life, whatever it is that you're working on. And spirit is co-creating with you, clearly. It's telling you, keep going. Really, the Temperance card is saying, whatever it is that you're working on, we know it's taking a long time, but some things take longer than others. And what it is that you're working on is one of those things that just can't be done overnight. Just like a baby has a gestation period, right? You can't ignore the gestation period. And the High Priestess is saying to follow your God's guides and guards, follow your intuition, follow your connection to spirit, and stay connected to spirit. If you have the tarot or oracle cards, do the readings, right? Do the prayers, do the mantras, do the meditations, take those walks in nature, whatever it is that you do to connect with spirit. Spirit is saying, I have things for you. I have information for you. I want to talk to you. Come visit me. There's definitely an air of visitation here. And I see this with the imagery here as well. Look at what they're wearing. They're wearing these like corset things. They have like these drapes in front of them and behind them. It's just a real similar kind of visuals that's just saying that these are the same energies, right? For a lot of you, these two elements that she's combining is could have to do with tarot or astrology or some form of divination. Like you could be a divinator, right? You could be learning how to read tarot or astrology or something like that. You could be using your skill in tarot to change your life. And Spirit is saying, keep going with that. It will work, it will manifest. It's really just a matter of co-creation. Now let's get some oracle cards for the Libra family. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have for Libra with the Halloween oracle? Thank you. Skull of darkness, blind spots. Be mindful of blind spots. Keep your mind open. Stay tapped in to Spirit with the High Priestess. The High Priestess is very connected to Spirit as she navigates life, right? She goes slowly and she uses her divine feminine energy to receive guidance and allow the path to materialize before her. So she's not in a big old hurry, right? And I feel like with blind spots, you're being told, don't be in a hurry, right? And stay connected. And then let's get one from the Samhain oracle. Thank you. One for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. There we are. Rebirth. There's death in all that awakens, for it isn't blissful nor painless. It's a mighty rising, O flame resurrected. Now, the meanings of these are much, much more powerful in the books. So I'm going to read this to you from the book here. Rebirth. I love the energy of rebirth, though, because this is saying that there's death in all that awakens, for it isn't blissful nor painless. It's a mighty rising, O flame resurrected. Something within you, or something that you had, that you have embraced in the past, is being reborn in your life in some way. This could be a relationship. This could be a business, a job opportunity, something that's coming back to you in some way, all right? Awakening, resurrection. Rebirth represents an awakening after a difficult period. We all must face our storms, but know the storm will pass. Eventually, you'll find clear skies and feel the warm sun on your face again. Rebirth is the process of unfolding yourself after a storm. It's when the spirit has a chance to take a deep breath and stretch. It's about rediscovery. All that troubled you has burned away, and now you can face a new life that is waiting to bless you with new adventures and lessons. You've pulled rebirth because you're on the cusp of a transformation. You've weathered the storm and you're being given another chance at accomplishing your heart's desires. A blank canvas. What will you create with it? If you have felt withdrawn, hidden, or shut off, now is the time to emerge back into the world. Wow. Look at that. Now is the time to emerge. Show what you've learned. Share your wisdom. Put yourself out there. Okay. Your healing is done, and you must begin the process of starting anew. Don't hide your light. Don't be afraid to let yourself be seen. Your lessons have given you experience that can help you contribute something positive and beautiful to the collective consciousness. Trust that all is safe and well. And I don't read reversals in life paths. So Spirit wants you to put your wisdom out there. Spirit wants you to put your message out there so that you can help others who are dealing with the same darkness, right? So I love this very beautiful Libra. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.